This is how we were able to fly Singapore Airlines first class and business class from Singapore all the way to the United States for only $233. Singapore Airlines is one of the most awarded and highly regarded airline globally, and this is our second time flying with Singapore Airlines, and we're both big fans of this airline. Since we had our vacation in Singapore and Malaysia, we decided to fly Singapore Airlines out of Singapore so we can experience the world-famous Silver Kris Lounge, which you can check out our vlog channel covering both lounges in Terminal 2 and Terminal 3. So how do you earn miles or transfer to Singapore's KrisFlyer program? Majority of the credit card out there can transfer to Singapore Airlines KrisFlyer program on a 1-to-1 ratio. So here's an example. American Express, Capital One, Chase, and Citi all transfer to Singapore KrisFlyer. In our case, we use American Express, so I will be focusing on using Amex as an example for this video. And I will have our card referral links in the description below. If you use these referral links, it will really help our channel grow, and we thank you in advance. So once you log into your Amex, you can click on Rewards and Benefits, scroll down, and you will see Ready to Redeem. At the right, there's a transfer points. Click on transfer points, and this is where you can transfer to the partner. So click on view all. So this is where you can see a bunch of airlines you can transfer to. So there's Delta, Singapore Airlines, Aer Lingus, Aeromexico, etc. So we want to click on Singapore Airlines. And as you can see here, it shows 1,000 points equals 1,000 KrisFlyer miles. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio. So click on show details. This is where you can select the amount of points you want to transfer to KrisFlyer miles. So as an example, I will transfer 120,000 points. So it shows 120,000 points from Amex will be equal to 120,000 KrisFlyer miles. And you can click on review transfer. It will then bring you to the confirmation page where it confirms that 120,000 points will be transferred to Singapore Airlines KrisFlyer and your account number. Then you can click on submit transfer. And I would recommend logging out of your Singapore Airlines website account and then log back in after you did your transfer. It should show up after you re-log in. But if it does not show up, maybe wait 5 to 10 minutes and it should show up. So moving to Singapore Airlines website, once you log in, you can click on redeem flights and you choose your destination. So as an example, we will choose LAX and we're going to fly to Narita, Japan, and choose a one-way departure date. As an example, let's search for September 1st, 2025. And for the class, we're going to select business and click search. And once the results appear, you can see it shows business class saver award from 103,500 miles or advantage for 123,000 miles. So at the top, that's the weekly view you can see. And we are going to click on Thursday as an example. And for Thursday, they only have advantage for 123,000 miles. So in this case, there's no saver awards. So let's go back to the 1st of September and let's click on more details here. Now it shows here Boeing 777-300ER and let's click on saver award. Now you can click on more details here to give you more information for the cost breakdown. So it costs 103,500 miles and $5.60 per person. Now let me show you our real example where we flew from Singapore to Narita and Narita to LAX. Our first route is from Singapore to Narita in business class. We were able to secure 2 saver awards for this flight directly on Singapore Airlines website, and it cost us 52,000 miles per person, plus 65 Singapore dollar or roughly 48 US dollar for taxes and fees. And for the next flight, we are flying from Narita to LAX in business class, but we upgraded to first class. So initially, when I booked this flight, I was only able to secure the Advantage Award seats for the both of us, and it cost us 123,000 miles per person, and roughly 6,600 yen or about 43 US dollar per person for taxes and fees. Few days before our flight to Malaysia and Singapore, I was just checking on Singapore Airlines website and I saw there was an opportunity to upgrade our business class flight to first class. And it was a flight that's 1 day after our original departure date, so I just jumped on this opportunity. We decided to stay in Tokyo for one night so we can catch the first class flight the next day. It costs us about 3,800 yen or about $24 per person for the rebooking fee, plus a small tax and fee as well. So from the previously paid 246,000 miles for business class and 1,300 yen for the taxes and fees, we upgraded to the first class, which required 241,000 miles but offset by the previously paid 246,000 miles and small taxes and fees plus the 7,600 rebooking fee. So in the end, it cost us $50 more and we lost about 5,000 miles to upgrade our business class to first class. And FYI, based on the country you're flying from, it might cost different taxes and fees. So in this example, from LAX to Narita, it only costs $5.60 in taxes and fees. But in the opposite route from Narita to LAX, it costs 6,600 yen or about $43 in taxes and fees. So let's break down the total cost for two person. It costs us 350,000 points that we transferred from Amex to Singapore Airlines and a total of $233 for taxes and fees. So from Singapore to Narita in business class, it was 104,000 miles and 97,000 taxes and fees for two people. Cash value would have cost us about $3,600 for two tickets. And from Narita to LAX in first class, it was 246,000 miles and $86 in taxes and fees. In cash value, it would have cost us $17,600. And the upgrade to the first class cost us about $50 taxes and rebooking fees. So let's calculate the cents per point. The cash values for the ticket would have been about $21,200 for two people. And we used 350,000 Amex MR points. So you get the cash value of the ticket divided by the points you use. That will be equal to the cents per point. So for our example, it would be 21,200 divided by 350,000 equals to 0.06 cents. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I will try my best to answer it, and don't forget to check out our vlog channel where we are uploading almost every week, and there's more videos coming out soon for our Singapore and Malaysia trip as well. So stay tuned.